Hi everyone, welcome to WWF-Canada's Walrus Day Trivia Special. My name is Jason Harrisimo. I'm an Associate Specialist for Arctic Ecosystems. I work in Nunavut, in the capital Iqaluit. And my job, I deal with Arctic species conservation for the most part. So I work with northern communities and researchers and on Arctic species and habitat conservation. Today I'm coming to you live with some questions to test your knowledge of walrus and figure out which of you at home are certified walrus experts. Of course, you don't need to be a walrus expert to play the game. All walrus lovers and enthusiasts are welcome. So please put your guesses in the comments as I go along, and there are 6 questions in total. So let's get started with question number 1. How many walrus are in the Canadian Arctic? How many walruses are in the Canadian Arctic? A hint, it's over 10,000. Getting some answers in. So the correct answer is 21,000. 21,000 walruses in the Canadian Arctic. That is a lot of walruses. All right, so we have another question coming up. The question is, how much does a walrus weigh on average? How much does a walrus weigh on average? Provide a quick hint here. It's about the weight of a minivan, or about half the weight of an elephant. So if you know the weight of a minivan or the weight of an elephant, that should help you out. Another quick hint, walruses grow to be about 3.6 meters long. About 5 seconds left. Get your answers in. The answer, over 1,500 kilograms. That's 1.5 tons. That's a lot of walrus as well. All right. So we have another question coming up here. This is our 3rd question. Which have tusks, female or male or both walrus? Which have tusks, male, female, or both? Interesting fact about walrus, their tusks are used to haul themselves out of the water and onto the sea ice. And as you can imagine, they're also used for defense and fighting against predators. 5 seconds for your answers. The answer is both. So both male and female walrus have tusks. So you're already becoming experts. We're going to move on to our 4th question. How long do walruses live? How long do walruses live? A quick hint is its life expectancy is quite a bit lower than humans. The answer is around 40 years. So walruses live up to and around 40 years of age. And move on to our next question. Where do they prefer to swim? Shallow or deep waters? Where would you generally see a walrus? You may want to consider what they eat. Walruses enjoy eating clams, worms, snails, soft-shell crabs, shrimp, sea cucumbers. So given their prey, where do you think you would find a walrus? Most of the time. Your answer? It's shallow. You'd find them mostly in shallow waters, as that's where you'll find most of their food. Slowly becoming experts in the field of walrus. I'm going to move on to a next question. I believe this is question number 6. And what's a mass gathering of walrus on land called? It may not seem the word that jumps to your mind right away, but once you know it, you won't forget it. I have 10 seconds left before the answer. Throw your best guess or answer into the chat. And it's called a haul-out. So a mass gathering of walrus on land is called a haul-out. All right, so as you can see, walrus are pretty cool creatures, and hope you've learned a little bit about them today. Thanks a lot for joining in today's trivia, and I hope you have a new or expanded upon appreciation of a beautiful animal, walrus. So, yes, thank you very much for your time.